Yay, we're back with another episode of Helena Happenings. We've switched some things up.
We have.
So we are still doing local business shout outs and interviews. You're going to start seeing them, we think, on Mondays, but we're just going to do them separate so that people can just get to know the local businesses around town. And then every Wednesday, Rebecca's putting a list out of all the events that are going on throughout the week, so you can see those. And then on Friday, because we still love joining all of you guys on here, we're going to talk about them and chit chat and whatever else. So stay tuned and look out for those local business interviews for sure. What is going on? Al is listening to us on the computer next to us, and he completely threw me off when I heard my own voice. That was funny. Oh, all right, Rebecca, let's start it off here. Yeah. This is great.
So I split up the events just a little bit differently, guys. So this is what's going to happen on Friday. So we've got a couple of things going on. So we've got Bobby Henlin, who is a comedian. He is known as the Well Done Comedian. I had to look him up because I didn't know much about him, but it looked pretty interesting. So this guy's pretty impressive. He did 3 tours in Iraq. And on his last tour, his convoy was hit by an IED. He had major burns over 40% of his body, but comedy is what got him through it. And now he is a motivational speaker and a comedian, and he goes out and he shares all of that with everybody. I think it's going to be a really great show. It's happening at the Myrna 7:30. And that is actually tonight. Tickets are $15 and the doors open at 7 o'clock. So definitely, guys, go and check him out. And I'm sure it's going to be quite a laugh. I mean, anybody who can laugh at themselves are usually some of the funniest people.
They truly are. So. And I feel like I've seen this guy on YouTube and whatnot. So check him out, guys. The next thing we have is the Bray, the Archie Bray Foundation. I have not been there in a while, but there was a gentleman at our last DHI meeting that's a part of it, and it sounds like they're really going to be doing a lot of things, auctions, local artists, all that kind of stuff. It's a really neat place. It's down, if you go to Spring Meadow, if you're going to Spring Meadow, just keep on going, and it'll be on your left-hand side, maybe a quarter of a mile away from Spring Meadow. But they're having open studios beginning today. From 5 to 7, and then Saturday from 12 to 2 each month, the first Friday and Saturday of each month, it sounds like. So definitely check them out, guys, because it's just a cool place to go and see different artistry and stuff. What else is going on? Look at this.
Yeah, I know. So the 7th annual A Step Back in Time car show is going on. Now, Kenny Simpson Nissan is putting this on. It's going to be at their dealership. They're going to have goodie bags for the first 100 participants, live music, food vendors, raffle prizes. There's going to be a 50-50 drawing, just all kinds of stuff, guys. And I mean, I don't know about anybody else, but I love checking out old cars. They are just so exciting. My husband's grandfather recently bought a 1941 Lincoln Zephyr.
So cool.
And it is just so cool. And those are the types of things you're going to be able to see at this show, guys. So I'd go check it out.
Yeah. My father-in-law, I think it's a 69 Cadillac they just got that they're going to start restoring.
Oh, and nice.
They're cool. Yeah. Yep. Next thing. So this looks pretty big, guys. It's called Clancy Days. I've never been to Clancy Days, but I've heard about Clancy Days. There's going to be a car show, parade, events, vendors. That's on Saturday, okay? So look it up because they have their own Facebook page even, regarding all of this stuff. So Clancy Days looks like a blast. And then Gardenwerks. We can tell that it's spring and summer because Gardenwerks is doing stuff again.
Hey, they do. So they have things going almost every week. So we'll talk to you guys about those. So this week's is permaculture and forest gardening. And then something I didn't know about, but I'm super excited about, is they do Garden Sprout Saturdays. So this is at different times on alternating Saturdays. This one is, I do believe, I'm not going to tell you right now because I can't remember off the top of my head and I don't want to lie to you. But you get to take your toddlers down and they get to learn about plants. They get to feel them. They get to play in the dirt. Like, what a great way to get your kiddos out in the garden, outside underneath the sun. Now, granted, unfortunately, we've got some rain going on and it's not going to be gone until tomorrow afternoon, but hopefully we'll get some nice weather in this weekend so that you guys can enjoy that.
It's fun. We took Isaac and Kai there last year and they built a bug hotel. So they painted their own box and they had to go do a scavenger hunt and find, all kinds of different leaves and stuff to put in there. And then you can put your bugs in it. It was a bug hotel, which
that's pretty cool.
Isaac, the bugologist, really enjoyed that one for sure.
I think Evelyn would eat the bugs.
Yeah, she might. They might right now. Grandstreet Theatre. So Lauren and I went and saw Bright Star. I definitely want to give them a shout out again. It was an incredible show, super fun. Their next one starts today, June 2nd, and it goes through June 11th, and it's going to be Chitty Chitty Bang Bang Jr. So super exciting. I guess one of Tristan's friends is in it. So of course Lauren's all about taking.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. They're exciting. This will be fun, man. Support Grandstreet. They're a great place. Every week we have all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, so as always, we've got Cosmic Bowling tonight, guys, 9 o'clock at the Sleeping Giant Lanes. Now, I did forget to change it here. Exploration Works Tinkerlabs this way is actually Catapults. Now, I have to say, I don't know that any of them have been as intriguing to me as that one is, because if we get to build a catapult, I mean, I'd launch stuff at this guy all the time.
All the time, yeah. The farmer's market every Saturday from 9 to 1. All kinds of local vendors, crafts, good homegrown food, and then Birds and Beasleys. You're going to see an interview with Sandy from Birds and Beasleys coming up soon, but they do bird watching every Saturday at 7:30 a.m. So you can either meet at Birds and Beasleys or you can give them a call on Thursday, Friday, and they'll tell you where they're going to meet, Nature Park, Spring Meadow, whatever, and then you can go out and do some bird watching. Sounds like a fun summer event. We're going to close this off because it is summer with a beautiful quote. It says,
watch more sunsets than Netflix.
Amen to that. Have a blessed and beautiful weekend, everyone. We'll see you next week. Keep your eye out for those local